Hey guys, Ponce here back on the public test room. This is my second video today, but something interesting came up, so I figured I'd talk to you about this, guys, about this. There is a new item available for testing. It is called Quill Coat when you buy it, or when in the menu here, but when you buy it, it's Spirit Mail. So I'm not sure which it's going to be called. We'll find out soon enough, I'm sure. Before we get into that, since there's an item that builds into it that has been changed, let's talk about the Hunter's Machete change. It now gives 5% damage reduction versus monsters and 10 attack damage versus monsters, as opposed to the old Butcher passive, the 10% thing, plus each auto attack deals magic damage. I don't know if this 10 attack damage versus monsters feeds into abilities with AD ratios. I have no idea really, so I don't know how that's going to affect things in terms of carry junglers versus tank junglers, since they're doing a bunch of changes to address that. Also, Hunter's Machete costs 25 extra gold, but which is one less pot, not a major deal, I don't think. Anyway, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, more importantly, that now builds into an item called Quill Coat or Spirit Mail. We're gonna go with Quill Coat because it sounds cooler, I guess. But yeah, that builds out of a cloth armor, and Hunter's Machete gives 20 armor, and has the passive Sapping Barbs, 40 HP per 5 and 30 MP 5 whenever a monster attacks you. And if a monster attacks you, it loses 5% of its max HP over 3 seconds, up to 150 damage. And it also has a ability much like Regal's Lantern, where you basically you can use it to place a ward. So that's quite handy. That'll save you a lot of money if you like placing wards. And so I'll just kind of go show you some stuff. I'm going to waste a bunch of mana here so you can see the things. But basically, whenever anything attacks you, you gain mana back quite quickly. So just attack it once and then... See, these things are going to basically shred themselves. So it's quite good. And you can see from the bar back here, my HP and mana is going back up from being attacked. I'm pretty much taking no damage from these things. So yeah. Get out of here. Kill them. Off you go. And other change is that Quill Coat, as we're calling it for now, also builds into Spirit of the Ancient Golem. So that's been changed accordingly. I think Spirit of the Ancient Golem currently on live has the Butcher passive from this thing. And so that it no longer has that, assuming I'm correct in that. And you can also still place the ward with Spirit of the Ancient Golem, which is quite nice. That's very nice, actually. And it has the Sapping Barbs passive, though at an improved rate. So it can deal more damage to monsters. It gives you more HP 5 and more mana per 5 back. So that seems really good. Now, I'm not sure how this will change balance between slow tanky junglers and fast carry type junglers. I've always been of the mind that tank junglers don't have as bad as people say. I mean, obviously it's easier to play a carry jungle, and you clear things faster when you counter jungle stuff. But if you're a tank jungle, you can always do things like alter your jungle course slightly. Put clever wards down when you know someone is going to counter jungle you. Especially early, it's very easy to collapse your lanes if you communicate with them properly. Because, if you do all three of these things, it's very manageable, but... And I do understand why people complain about the carry versus tank jungle thing. Now, will this item on its own be enough to offset that kind of stuff? I don't know, but it's a step in the nice direction, or in the right direction. Like I said, I don't really know how well this item is going to work out in an actual gameplay scenario. I'll probably experiment with the next little bit, but I foresee it being quite nice. I mean, people are still going to build in the Spirit of the Ancient Golem anyway, so it's not going to be an issue of are people going to build it. But I think it'll be a nice little thing. I like tanky jungles, so it's an interesting little aspect of the game. Anyway, I've rambled on for long enough. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you around. Goodbye.